Can you provide your name and affiliation? Can I articulate some of the remaining questions that we have, particularly, for this investigation, for the accident itself, and particularly related to air traffic control? At this stage of the investigation, we don't limit ourselves. So we have questions on everything. And we look for everything, we collect everything. We may have information that comes our way that we didn't expect, so we don't rule anything out until later. So we have a lot of questions on everything. Yes. Yeah, the question is, can I provide information regarding staffing in the tower? Can I provide information on what position the controller held that was communicating? And can I provide information about the pilot backgrounds at this time? Not at this time. I will have that information tomorrow. Do we have information? Yes. But we need to verify that information before we provide it. It's just preliminary information, and we aren't able to provide it yet. We still have to do the question is, how do we go about verifying it? We have to look at records. There's sign-in sheets. We have to do interviews. We have to look at time cards. There's a lot of information and then official records from the airline. So that is information we always have to corroborate. David, and then I'm going to come over here. The question is, where was the aircraft when the controller gave clearance for the firefighting truck to cross, and the experience of the controllers? The experience of the controllers we still have to look at on where the aircraft was. That is actually part of what we hope to get from the FDR, which we'll get hopefully tomorrow, the flight data recorder, but then also from the ASDI analysis that the tech center will provide us.
Did the pilot follow all the instructions?
The question is, did the pilots follow all the instructions? We still have to have the cockpit voice recorder verified and analyzed by all the group members before we can provide any information on that. Yes. The question is on the shift of the controllers. Again, this was a mid-shift. Typically, and again, I'm just going to say this preliminarily, it could be different tomorrow. The shift might run 10:30 to 6 a.m., but we have to verify that, and we have to verify how long the controllers were on before they took over and when the shift change was. The question is, well, first let me, there was a question on whether there was a crew member ejected on impact. We don't answer those questions. I would refer you to the chief medical examiner for New York City. That person can answer those questions. We don't comment on, fatalities or injuries at this stage. And your other question was what protocols exist between say, airport operations and with respect to firefighting and aircraft landing. That is part of our investigation, and we'll be looking at that throughout this investigation. Well, hold on. The question is how many are on shift typically. That's still something we have to verify with our air traffic control team.
And then is there an estimate about when runway 4 might reopen? So I know you have to get out there and look at it, but is it then move if you can off there? So are we talking 24 hours, 48?
The question is how long will that runway be closed for us to conduct our investigation? It's going to take some time. I just want to express how much there is a lot of debris. We need to go through all of that and to figure out what we need to take back to the NTSB, to our labs, what we might want to collect. First and foremost, what we need to take pictures of to document that evidence. That's all evidence. And we need to document that first. Then we need to collect some of that evidence. Then we get to that. It's going to be days. I'm not sure.
Two more questions?
Yep.
Hi, Helen Malone with the Canadian Press. How do you work with Canadian investigative authorities? When are they set to arrive? And what kind of information is shared with them?
Yeah, so we'll be working with the Transport Safety Board of Canada, and we work with ICAO under Annex 13. So the Transport Safety Board of Canada is the state of, will come from Canada to represent Canada, and they'll have technical advisors with them from the operator and I believe from the manufacturer as well. And we coordinate on scene just like other investigations, just like we would participate in foreign investigations as well. They are also part of our team for fact-finding. Last one. Can I speak to what would happen? So I think the question is what is currently happening with that air traffic controller. Typically, they would be removed from duty, and certainly it's pretty traumatic for that air traffic controller as well, and we'll want to interview that air traffic controller as well as others that were in the tower or maybe not even in the tower. With respect to what that individual is doing right now, I would have to refer that to the Federal Aviation Administration. Again, that was the last question. I understand that you have a lot of questions and want detailed information, but I just want to remind you that what would happen if I gave you wrong information, unverified information right now? You would do an entire story on unverified information, and tomorrow I'd have to tell you it's wrong. And then you'd be mad at me again for different reasons. So what I'm going to tell you is we are world-renowned investigators, but we deal in facts. And if we are not able to verify those yet, and we haven't been able to, we can't provide those. We have a lot of information, but we need to be able to verify that information and provide it to you. We will do our best to provide you as much information as possible tomorrow. Thank you.